very vibrant and very awake. And to be honest, we have to be honest with ourselves. As Gen Zs are every person in the government, and like Hans said, like if it's an issue of charity thing, then we must say that the government is very charitable to its own citizen, because ditching out this money every weekend and every week, especially for the office of the deputy president, I think it is the office that has been delegated to do these economic destruction programs. And it's good to be honest with ourselves. Like, we don't have anything to do with the charitable activity when it comes to the government. There are government officials that have been mandated to support Kenyans through policies and through budgetary activities. These are people who have been elected to support the welfare of the public, of the general public. So when they rise up with these strategic destruction programs, when they rise up with these manipulating programs, economic manipulative programs to gain political gains and to control the whole narrative about the political scale in this country, it becomes so hard to even have that transparency and accountability, because we really do not know. We are speculating. Even Hans, who is supporting this program, is speculating that this money is coming from their own pockets, which will, in real sense, we know it's not coming from their own pockets. This is taxpayers' money. These people, they are getting millions from our consolidated bank to come and do harabes in our villages.
Right questions, because it would appear Kenyans have become more or less blasé. It's anything goes. Tutasoma kwa magazeti na tutamove on.
No, you see, there is that relative government control. You know, government that wants its own citizen to rely on the government largesse. That the government will not do sustainable or impactful economic empowerment. It will not sustain that economic empowerment to mama bogas and boda boda riders. They want these people to be reliant with the government, to be giving every time this boda boda guy or mama boga is relying on the government to give, to eat, to drink, you know. And this is the question that the Gen Z raised. Transparency, accountability, but is this debate sustaining? Yes, it is sustaining. But what the government has done, it has been able to manipulate the system, the systemic nature of it, because if you look at it, they have been able to target the decent voices. It have been able to target voices that are very critical to their programs. Once you're raising this issue and becoming very critical to the government, you are a target or an eye to the national intelligence. You are a target by the DCI. So these oppressive tactics that the government is using, of course, it is scaling back the Gen Z's
So they've been
voice.
successful.
It is
the government has been successful in downing those voices.
But not necessarily downing these voices, because if you get to the streets, if you get to the villages, you'll see these decent voices. Every village, they have these decent voices. Of course, they might not, of course, there's that public fear because of how government really massacred the lives of the young people. And in June 25th, of course, we shall be remembering these lives. We shall be carrying our flags and everything. But these young people that we are killed have, of course, instilled that fear to the general public. But that does not mean that the Kenyans have gone silent onto what the government is doing. Right. They are watching, and they are very